So Mercedes Sprinter, managed to get these two. The rocker cover's obviously pouring oil in here. The washer's on that one. The washer's obviously stuck down the bore. So right, I can't get two at the back, but obviously I'm using this small lever. I did have to lever to get these ones out, and I was just about to start and I noticed, oh wait a minute, that's chipped there. So it's meant to look like that, nice and flat, nice and flat, nice and flat. You can clearly see that, so chipped and distorted. So I think, yeah, well, we need to get these two injectors out anyway. So I'm kind of like leaving here, just gently. Just there's nothing else I can do. I can't get a slide hammer onto there because it's going horizontal. We need it going up the way vertical. But so and it is right oily in there. The injectors out, you can actually see how oily it is. So I think maybe just best put a new rocker on it, and hopefully that'll come with new gaskets. Funny games, man. So, on those, number 2 still in. This one was dripping, man. When we actually took this out, there was actually shit dripping at the bottom of it. So, and I did say that's the one that a load of fuel run out of here and a load of fuel run out of there, and we took it out. The rest, nothing. So, I'm hoping that's a good sign, but I will meter them and just see what the resistance is on all 4 to see if there's anything we can see there. Might just be that they're open inside. If you have a leak, it'll never build pressure. So, interesting stuff. You see, hard to get in, but there's a load of liquid in there. A load of liquid. Just ran at it. I'll put a wee bung in that one now. Hey man, eventually number 3 came out. State it, man. It's definitely, I'd say, I think that one's the only original one left. That one, it's been changed. That one's been changed, completely different look to any of the rest of them. And that one's been changed. So I would say that is the only original injector left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to clean them all up. It looks like only one has come out with the, oh no, 2. Oh Jesus Christ, what's on there? Okay, look. So I think 2's come out with the washers. I'm going to take the rest out now. So it does look all shitty in there, that one, compared to the rest. I did clean all the plugs with electrical cleaner. These are facing towards the back doors on the van, if you like, so they're hard to get in. Put a meter on them, see what they're reading. Right, Sprinter van. I've been cleaning, digging and digging and digging for quite some time now. But we're starting to get a hole here that we could, now we'll need to put the injector. Well, I think we're going to need to put some sort of burst in here, to be honest with you. These ones are okay. This one's got a wee bit of crap in it. We've fished all the injector washers at it as well. Not easy sometimes getting them out, but we managed to get them eventually. So I've taped up all of them as well, just left the bits that were opened on it anyway, which is 5 injectors, so they were open like that anyway. Taped all back to here, got a few more bits to do down there as well, which we will fix. We'll get the rocker covers off. I don't see any damage on it other than what we've already found, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. I'll just clean it out. It was weird, it was leaking because it was bonded tight on there. So I don't see no other obvious damage. Obviously you can see we've got the hoover on the way at it, so we can only try and get as much out as we can. And I think we'll need to drop oil on it and put fresh oil on it and see what happens. Hopefully this thing just starts. I'm worried about cranking it over, but I don't want to crank it over too long. I just don't want to risk damaging that pump that's down there. I don't know why that one started leaking. Strange. strange. So it's what went first and what happened, what caused it. Hey, I'd rather get to the root cause of the problem so we don't have this issue again. So, it's getting there. Cleaning, so another 5-6 hours of this. So, these two cutters are the only ones that fit in, so let's stay to that one. We've did the first two, now we're on to number 3, which was the one that was really difficult to get out. So, I presume this is the one that's been leaking. Well, compression anyway. I really hope one of them's been leaking severely, because we just could never build any pressure. So it just cleans up all the seat, makes that new gasket sit on it nice. So, and obviously I've cleaned as best as I can. Got most of the carbon out, so we just need to make sure the injector goes in and out nice and freely. So we cleaned that one there, and we cut that one down there as well. You can't take too much off it. The injector will be too slick. You take too much material out of the head, so that one down there. That's actually not bad. That's coming up quite good, to be honest, considering how it was. Now you've seen the tool, it's all crap. Let's see if I can see into this one. Oh aye, that one's all crap as well. So you can just see it all the crapness down there. If I can get the camera to... just about, you can just see all the blackness. So I'll continue cleaning. We're scrubbing away the rocker cover as well. Obviously, there's some carbon here as well, so you can see it all that carbon build up. So I'll just try and make it as clean as possible. Definitely just, I've been leaking for a long time, that. Enough for it to get to that stage. It's solid. Definitely been looking for a long time, and that's been broken. You can see it's chipped there as well. So there's a chip mark on it there. So I'm concerned about the roll cover, but I want to see how it goes. It's more carbon. Hopefully it's not a hole in it. I don't think so. It's just more carbon. Sigh. Everything's got to be clean, spotless. Yeah, wire brushing dental, mum. I'll get some of that carbon softener. One of these bolts as well, they all need cleaned out next with the bolt holes. We've got one more injector seat to cut. Clean all the holes out. Seat injectors, and then we'll worry about programming later. There you go, getting dirty, that's for sure. I thought we had got all the gunk. I had been using a big pick and a big bolt, just pick all the scoop all the gunk out. That's number 4. Jesus. So now we need to clean that tool and go back in. I maybe missed a bit. Baby bottle cleaners. I'm not concerned by that. I'm more concerned about the colour my bath was last night. I cleaned it last night. I'm betting it's going to be the same tonight again. I didn't spend that long on this yesterday. I had just try and get it in between what we had in, but we did spend a bit of time on it yesterday, and oh geez man, I was black. I took the rocker cover off it yesterday and I was black just doing that. Cleaned all the wiring loom some more, taped it all and all that kind of jazz. So it's filthy, man. So it should be a hell of a lot cleaner now, so hopefully I get no more leaks. We'll need to run it up, but touch wood, here where it starts, man. Here where it starts, and there's no leaks off of this, so well, if there is, with the injector should come out, no bother now. I think 2 of them came out, not too bad on it, and the back 2 were solid, so number 3 was the worst, so I'm assuming that's the one that was leaking. That's the one that had the most gunk in it, so we'll say that was the one that's leaking. Compression anyway. Right, so that one's getting a bit better, I can keep going. Right, so that's better. A bit better. A bit better. It's hard to see into these back ones. That's definitely better. So sure there's not a copper washer still in there. Fished them all out. check that actually. Different pick. There's a vent. There have you vent. And that's, oh, it must be here. That must be it. That's not it. So where has it went? The one I'm looking for. Right, I'll come back. Right, I've got the right pick. I think it's just discoloured. Yeah, I think it's just discoloured, so it should be clean enough then. Don't want to take too much material off, can't make the material back on again, so you have a cut in that there, you're cutting the alloy away to clean it, so that's all you can do with it.